A Maiden's Resolve prologue. Two months later, US Zemuria, Lemon State. Lilocusa Canyon, Bracer Training Grounds. This is the new location. Oh yeah, they were. Are we about to have like a budding sister relationship with Anelace? That's her name. Here I come, Anelace. Blazing barrage. Yeah, that is pretty hot. But now it's my turn. A leaf blitz. Oh, I am not done yet. Can't keep this up. So... What the? You're mine. Hey! Wow. Yikes. Are you okay, Anelace? I didn't mean to hit that hard. No, I'm okay. I blocked it, mostly. You sure got me good with that one, though. Guess I can't rely on that one move as my win button anymore, huh? It was all just luck, really. Besides, I could give back a little of what I've been taking. You've really been throwing yourself into this, Estelle. You got enough energy left for smack talk? Let's do one more set. Come on! You're on. Well, you two certainly have a lot of energy this morning. Who are you? Oh, Phyllis. Good morning. Morning, Phyllis. Good morning, Estelle, Anelace. I was going to call you two to breakfast, but I suppose you'd rather beat the stuffing out of each other instead of getting stuffed, You know what? only when the bear happens in Baldur's Gate, I guess. Oh, breakfast, right. What do you think, Anelace? Beat stuffing or get stuffing? That is a choice, isn't it? We'd be wasting a perfectly good breakfast if we didn't eat, so... Anelace is about to become our new bestie. I'm okay with this. Phyllis, you wouldn't happen to know where Kurt is, would you? Kurt said he had to prepare some things for today's training, so he went on ahead. You made it sound like he had some pretty hard things lined up for you two today. Oh, great. He really said that? Because I had this feeling as well that Anelace is someone who's only recently was promoted to senior bracer from being a junior bracer. Because she came across that way. Since she was impressed by a C rank as like Sherazade. So I'm guessing she's like E or D or whatever it is. And he told me to make sure you both ate a good breakfast. Come in and eat, you two. Something tells me you'll be wanting it later. Yes. Good question, Jendal. Good question. Ew, didn't realize how hungry I was. Maybe it isn't a bad idea to eat this much just before practice, though. Yeah, but this cooking is extra super yummy. Plus, Kurt's got something big planned, so that we'll get a lunch break, you know? McNugget, yes. Yeah, good point. We need to keep our strength up to train after all. Man. Though it's already been 3 weeks since I came here, it's like it's passed by in the blink of an eye. Well, you really threw yourself into it, Estelle. Training with you has done me a lot of good too. Aw, thanks, Anelace. That means a lot. Also, new outfit for Estelle. Bae. I gotta admit though, while I'm glad Kurt agreed to train us, I really didn't expect for you to be here training with me. Well, I've only been a senior bracer for like half a year. I'm really still a newbie myself, to be honest. I did figure that she was still kind of like a newbie-ish. So when Shara told me the whole deal with you and the training and stuff, I thought, hey, perfect. Kurt and the others had mentioned this place before, and I'd wanted to come anyway. When I heard you were coming, well... Oh, that makes sense. You know, thinking about it, the guild owning something like this makes me realize just how big the guild is. When Dad first told me about it, I didn't realize how big a thing it would be. I got the impressions before, like, with the way she was. As I said, Estelle, I have no intention of stopping you. To be honest, however, you are no match for the Society, especially against their deadliest agents. You simply lack the skills. So I have a suggestion. Would you like to go to Liberl? Huh? It's a training ground run by the Bracer Guild near the international headquarters in the Le Mans state. Its base is set within a canyon that contains a number of difficult training facilities covering skills of all kinds. Ruins investigation techniques, ranger tracking, and survival skills. Counter-terrorist operations. It is bar none the finest place on the continent for teaching practical bracer skills. Wow, I never knew there was a place like that. We have technically saved the world, Dad. Like, we could just not, but okay. But it's in Le Mans, isn't it? So it's outside the country? I don't think I can leave Liberl right now. Well, it's in a foreign country, yes. But it's only one day by airship. The training period lasts for about a month, I believe. And if anything new comes up while you're there, we'll send for you right away. How does that sound? Well, I recommend it, but the decision is yours. You need an answer today. Take some time to think about it. No, I've decided. I'll take the training. Oh my. Excellent, you sound rather determined. I get the feeling you've been thinking about something like this for some time. Yeah, sorta. To be honest, looking back, I've just been relying on Joshua this whole time. Whenever something happened, Joshua would always guide me to the answer. But now I have to rely on my own judgment. So yes, I want to train myself at the La Sully place. Oh, Estelle. I see. Then we'll file your application to attend tomorrow. Ronan's Guild branch will have everything we need for it. Okay then, tomorrow. Hey, Estelle. Once we're done with that, let's hop back over to the department store and grand sale for a minute, Yeah. The department store? Why? Well, I haven't gotten you your senior bracer present yet. That's true. She did say she wanted to buy her a cute outfit. And you, I think, are going to need some new on-the-job clothes. And that's the outfit she's wearing. Yeah, it kind of surprised me too. Speaking of your folks, those clothes were a present from Shera, right? You're so lucky. I wish Shera would buy me clothes, especially cute stuff like that. Basically, she's wearing fire eyes. Here's this fine lady, Anelace. And I would guarantee you right now, she's probably one of those characters that has quite a lot of Rule 34 made for her back in the day. Yeah, they were... Oh. You mean Sherazade? Hehehe. I mean, they're tough and all, and they're nice and light and easy to move around in, but I don't know if colours this girly are really my thing. What are you kidding? You look great. Way better than that old red outfit of yours. Remember, we may be bracers, but we're girls too. Fashion is important. Yeah, Shara definitely has way more. She absolutely fucking does. Not that I know from that, but I can guarantee she probably does. No, because we're bracers, we have to look great. It's our duty. I was going to say something like emergency food, but I thought, nah. Anelace? Ah, I've got it, Estelle. A hair ribbon. You look great with one. How about it? I should have a spare somewhere. I'll pass, thanks. In fact, I couldn't help but notice you're kind of a fan of cute things, you Anelace. Well, yeah. Cuteness is justice. It's the law. I mean, okay, I totally get the appeal of cool older women like Shara, but there's not a thing that can be a young girl who's dressed up or cute. Honestly, you would not say no, Estelle, if you're on about Tita. And whenever I see a teddy bear or a stuffed animal, I just want to hug it to death and... If she ever met Tita, she'd probably faint. But you know, you've changed a lot since I first met you. Huh? Well, when we first met way back when, you had this real I'm a naive, innocent newbie air about you. And you still have that air of newbiness around you. But now it seems like you've got some steel in your soul, I guess. It's pretty incredible if you ask me. Aw, Annalise, cut it out with the flattery. Don't get so embarrassed, I mean it. Besides, you make me want to work harder. Can't let a young upstart like you take my cutest and best bracer ever title. Really? Anyway, shouldn't we be getting to practice soon?
I can't remember if it was said that Anelace was potentially the original design for Estelle and they just kept her in. I don't know.
Yeah, it's about time, I guess, huh? Let's go back to our rooms and get ready. See you in a bit. Ba, 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 ba. Gee, she's like a ball of energy. I'm so glad to have her with me, though. Alright, gotta stop by my room and get my stuff together. Ba, ba. Oh, Estelle. Well, satisfied? Yep, I'm stuffed. I was so good I couldn't help but eat a little too much.
Ah. Oh, and Rinny, Charizard, her weapon of choice is a whip. And literally her ultimate is basically the sadist march or something. She just whips the enemy like massive amounts of times.
Well, that's good. Today will be a big lesson that will wrap up your training here, apparently. Put your best foot forward, alright? I will!
Estelle, good morning! You and Anelace were really going at it. I could hear you from here. My workshop's still not open, but I'll be ready before you have to head out. You can do augment tuning or whatever you need then. Ah, here's Kid. Estelle, hello. Get your equipment ready and head to the first floor. We'll begin today's training soon. Yeah, I think it'll probably be here.
Okay, this is Kurt practice we're talking about. Let's assume I need everything kitchen sink included. It'd be just like real combat, so I have no idea what to expect.
I like you've got a collection of shoes right there as well, Estelle. Estelle took the harmonica out of her bag. Gives it a lick.
Okay, I'll do my best today too, I promise.
Packed away Joshua's harmonica. Equipped brake rod. Equipped enhanced leather. Reinforced boots. Factory 8,000.
Alright, that's everything. Next up, the entrance. Come on now, take a seat. Kurt and Anelace have been waiting for a while now. Estelle, your seat's next to mine.
Ah, there you are, Estelle. Let's begin today's practice then. Today I want you and Anelace to cover ruins exploration. We'll be heading to the Bellstar Channel, which is west of the lodge.
The Bellstar Channel? Rather strange name, but it's another training facility, right?
Yes, that's exactly it. It's an old aqueduct from the Middle Ages that the guild repurposed. Several of its defense mechanisms are still operable, plus quite a few monsters have made it their nest.
Have some monsters, huh? Yeah, sounds like practice Kurt style to me. Let's head off to this aqua thingy.
Hold a moment before we leave. I want you two to have a look at these. I produced a pair of strangely configured augments.
What? This is... It looks like a combat augment, but it's all weird.
Correct. This is a new model combat augment. You know, of course, of the Epstein Foundation, which develops combat augments among many other orbital technologies. This is the new kind of combat augment developed by the Foundation and supplied to the guild mere weeks ago. As you can see, they have an additional slot compared to previous augments for a total of 7. As a result, this should allow for the utilization of new, more powerful combat arts.
Wow, that's incredible. Heck yeah, it is. This will make us awesome. But don't be stingy, Kurt. Make with the goodies.
If you wish, the guild will provide you each with one for free. However, there is, as you may expect, a catch. The circuit architecture within these augments is radically different from those from your current combat augment. As a result, your old quartz crystals are not compatible with these new augments whatsoever. How convenient. How goddamn convenient. You will need to obtain new revised quartz.
What? That would mean that all the quartz we've made up till now are worthless?
I'm afraid so, yes. Yeah, at least it's kind of like a decent enough way of, like, wiping it, I guess. It will be a hassle, but you'll need to rebuild your quartz collection from scratch if you use these.
Oh, no way. Jeez, this is a hard choice. Could we keep using our current augment?
You could, but I don't recommend it. These new augments are superior models in every way. The maximum EP potential is higher, and the higher new courts they can accept have impressive capabilities. In the long term, they will grant you increased physical abilities. And most importantly, the arts they can construct are far beyond what your current orbments are capable of. Estelle, you recall our good friend, Lieutenant Lawrence, I assume?
What?
He had one of these.
Lawrence? Yeah. Don't think I could forget him even if I wanted to.
Sure told me about a certain bizarre art he used against you. A terrifying attack that lashed out at your entire team and clouded your minds. But it happens, this orbment can manifest an art exactly like that with the correct quartz combination. It's been dubbed Silver Fawn.
Silver Fawn? Wait, hang on a sec here. Wouldn't that mean that red uniform bozo had one of these new model orbments 2 months ago?
A scary thought, but it's very possible. The implications of which are... Well, for now I must know. Will you accept the new orbment?
Man, this is so tough. A bit of work, it would make us awesome, but right now it'd be a nasty drop in power. I'd like the new model, Kurt. What? Lawrence, or whatever his name is, beat us away like a tiger swatting at a playful cub. I know a new orbment won't make me innately stronger, but if this could give me even the tiniest edge, I'd like to master it. So please. Estelle! Yeah, you're right! Like I said, Kurt, fork over the goodies.
Very well. Go ahead and take them. Estelle and Anelace received new model combat orbments.
Nice.
Also, take these. Nice. That should be enough to synthesize the basic collection of quartz. Robert's stationed at the workshop there in the corner, so he'll be able to help you prepare some quartz. Incidentally, your bracelet notebook should also cover all the new quartz and arts available. I never bothered reading that. Not much, anyway. It might not be a bad idea to skim through it before talking to him.
Sure, we'll do that.
In addition, today's practice is likely to be a long duration, shall we say. I recommend bringing some food just in case.
Ah, right, food. We just talked to Phyllis about that, right?
Correct. Talk to Robert and Phyllis for anything you might need before we begin practice. Ah, stop, before I forget, these are for you.
Hey, these are... Ooh, shiny. And it looks really high quality too.
Yes, they're all quite valuable. Think of them as a reward from the guild for your success as a junior bracer.
Thanks.
Now then, I shall wait for you outside the lodge. Come see me once you're ready. Because I reached first rank. Nice. Hey.
Okay, Estelle, let's go get ready. Right, let's talk to Phyllis and Robert.
You may access your senior bracer notebook. This notebook contains information of your jobs, related events, orbment. What do you mean jobs? Oh, right, the jobs we can do.
So, Kurt's going to be working you to the bone again, is he? Here then, let me show you how to prepare some nice clean water for yourselves out in the field.
Yeah, I know, right? The nature's bounty recipe.
Oh, don't forget the ingredients, dears. So, like, we can just throw this stuff in a pot to cook up a meal, right? Well, yes, what you will have will cover most basic cooking, but you can only get some ingredients by defeating monsters. Gathering all the ingredients for those is a bit dangerous, needless to say. Yeah, tell me about it. There's some weird recipes out there. Man, kinda takes those who don't work, don't eat to a whole new level, huh? Your bracer notebook will have a more detailed explanation of cooking. Make sure to look it over. Well, good luck with your training. Thanks, Phyllis. We'll try not to burn anything down while we cook stuff.
Yep, I know all about that. 2 months since the coup d'etat. It's been 2 months since the stunning fall of the Royal Army's once promising intelligence division in their failed coup d'etat. Currently, in response to their failing to prevent the rebellion by one of their own divisions, the army is undergoing a major reconstruction of their internal organization. To find out how they intend to regain the trust of the public, we got a behind-the-scenes look at their reconstruction efforts. Under the command of General Morgan, the reformation of all Royal Army units have been proceeding swiftly. However, even our decorated general acknowledges that rebuilding the chain of command will take some time. Shit. The cause, we are told from an army source, that ID units, information department's units reach has permeated all levels of command, and removing that influence has proven to be quite the task. The road to rebuilding the Royal Army. The Royal Army is determined to continue reforming whatever difficulties may arise. One such issue they face is lack of transparency. For national defense reasons, the organization of the military has been heavily guarded, but it was this very policy that allowed the ID unit to get as far as they did. One effort to blow fresh air into the rigid army structure is the recent cooperation with the Bracer Guild. How much further the Royal Army can open up and still maintain the secrecy needed for security, though, is probably the biggest hurdle facing the rebuilding of the army. According to reports from the Foreign Affairs section, the Urbonian Empire, Calvard Republic, and Liberl Kingdom have all agreed to enter into a treaty of non-aggression. Preparations are already underway to host the signing of the pact following the Royal Parliament's approval of the terms proposed by Queen Alicia. Will this pact be the guiding light to peace between nations? A change at the top of the army's ranks seems in the air. A Chief of Staff, General Morgan, indicated in a recent meeting that he would yield the reconstruction of the army to someone else. Signs also suggested that he will resign from the top post entirely once the army reorganization is complete. Eyes are on Cassius Bright, the general's right-hand man, to take up the reins. We'll be keeping close tabs on any further developments. Interesting. Interesting if he does. Looks like you two picked up the new model combat augment. Did you already go over the list of the new quartz in your notebooks? The fundamentals aren't much different, but some things have their attributes adjusted in the Switch, so give it a look. Now, before we get started, how about a quick overview? Need a refresher on everything about how your augments work? Ask away! Okay, you listened to me ramble on long enough. Let's make some cuts and get you over to Kurt. Got my advice? Should make sure you use some healing guards at the very least. You know what kind of quartz are required for healing guards. The Bracer Notebook will have a full list of ours and their requirements. Make sure to check it. So, you had your new quartz manufactured and prepared healing guards. Very good, now we can set off.
Finally. So, we're headed for that sewer-like thingy in the western part of the canyon, right?
Indeed, the Balstar Channel. As I said before, the monsters within are dangerous. Are you two prepared? Sweet goddess, not yet, we're ready. Very well, let's get going. Follow me, you two.
Okay. Right behind you, boss.
Wait, is Kurt, gonna be with us? That wouldn't be much of a test if he was. Do I not get to move myself? Does it just auto-travel now? I am sad.
That's okay, though. So, this is the Balstar Channel. Man, these sewers are huge. What do you keep down here?
Well, they're technically smaller than the sewers beneath Grand Cell, but they're still quite sizable. That's what is kept down here. Try confidential documents. Your practice mission days to retrieve them.
Wait, confidential stuff? Seriously?
Well, it's more to get you in the mood than anything else. Regardless, the documents from the deepest section of the sewers. Recover them, today's practice will be complete. For this zone, okay.
Wow, you make it sound easy, but this is a training mission, so you made sure it isn't going to be that easy, right?
I shall leave that to your doubtlessly fertile imaginations. I will warn you, however, the monsters in this channel are not to be underestimated. You may find it necessary to fully master chain crafts to defeat them.
Chain crafts, right. Those are the, you mean the team-based attacks we got special training for, right?
Indeed, fundamentally is a type of crash which allows several people to attack a target simultaneously. Put a great deal of effort into learning them, so now you should put fear into practice.
Sounds like a plan.
Also, since you'll be fighting once again, let me provide you with this.
Oh, hey, this. Huh, that's one of those monster guide fingers. Right?
Correct, it's a notebook for recording information about any foes you might come to face. I'd advise noting down any particulars about your enemies as you find them.
Well, keeping tabs on your enemy is how you win fights, I guess. Yeah, they say know your enemy's the first key to victory. Or is it, know yourself first? Well, either way, thanks, Kurt. We really owe you.
Really, there's no need to thank me. I wish you two the best of luck. As one last note, if I may, don't force yourself to go on if you are injured. I prepared an augment charging station here just in case. Use it as you see fit.
Yep, that's our Kurt, alright. Always planning for everything.
I like that you've become more acquainted with Kurt in these 2 months you've been here as well, Estelle. This fills me with great pleasure.
Well, no excuses now. Time to blow the lid off the pot of expectations. Alright, let's get to it.
I wonder if Anelace is in the 3D ones as well. She probably is. I look forward to those fires.